So in these markets here, I had another conversation with a very high net worth individual, owns a professional baseball team, or part owner. And what he spoke about was having a town hall with all the people in his group when the market had that little dip last week. He said, just have the town hall, let them know, listen, your job's not at risk. We're excited to have you here. This is where we win. This is where we lean in. And we lean in with, and that's where I got a lot of what I shared with you earlier, a very wise person, very influential person that understood that leadership is about setting a vision of what it is you're accomplishing as a team. He ended up leaving that advisor, starting his own team, and became very focused on that conversation with people all the time. They're bought in. They know that they're building something together.
Well, and I'm sure that environment previous served him very, very well, but he just came to his own conclusion, said, okay, this is as far as this is going to go. And now to become the best version of me, it's got to be the next chapter. I've got to think that your model of courage, clarity, and creativity applies to leadership as well, because just the analogy of the rocks and cathedral, that's communication. And I think, habit 5, seek first to understand. Leaders don't try to be popular. They want to have impact on people. They want to have impact on people's lives. And what does everybody on the team want? Self-actualization. So if a leader can foster that environment with good incentives, and there's quantitative incentives, okay, am I making what I can possibly, the most I can make? Qualitative, who am I becoming here? What is this contributing to my life? This is where...
I'll tell you, a great leadership example for me, and for those of you that are listening that have been to a First Trust event, one of our due diligence trips, you have the opportunity to hear our CEO, Jim Bowen. You talk about an inspirational figure. Selfless, absolutely selfless. He cares about you, the individual, and is passionate about going through time with the advisor, being partners with the advisor and being that resource for them. It's inspirational. And I can remember early in my career, I think I've been with the company 28, 29 years, but maybe 10, 15, and opportunities are presenting themselves at competitor firms, and they just didn't understand that it wasn't just the money and substantially more, maybe in the short term, to make those moves. But I didn't know what we'd be building over there. I knew what we were building here. And that leadership, what does it breed? It breeds loyalty, fierce loyalty.
Yeah. And I've been around the block, and it's not even close. First Trust is the only environment, the biggest advocate for the financial professional, because they understand you're the guardians of self-made wealth, but also the fact that more than ever, managing relationships and managing a business is just important as managing money. And the ability to apply the same level of importance to all three, it's just unrivaled. So I have a tremendous soft spot there, of course. Okay, so let's pivot to one last thing, because you talked about talking to clients with scale, events, the power of the feedback loop. For years, we've been talking about, number one, keeping your finger on the pulse and making your clients the voice you listen to.